So I'm collaborating on a song with Quest for Gear and his musical band Observatory Watchtower One. I wanted to do a remix of a song, and it turned into a collab on a whole new re-recording, and well, somewhat new re-recording, and it's a remix. And I'm adding some creative touches. I was given permission, of course, and so working here in the studio, had the song, and I'm like, he's like, add something, add some guitar, add some whatever. I'm thinking, okay, well, let's see, where should I begin? Do I want to? I could add some guitars. I could add some lead guitar. His song already has lead guitar. It's got two little guitar solos, and it fills in the area nicely. I don't want to stomp all over that. I don't think I would add to it. I got a bass guitar, but the song is bass guitar driven. Like, the bass guitar is the rhythmic instrument blasting with distortion and everything. So there's no need for that. Bang on some drums in there? Well, no, the tracks he sent me got amazing drums already. I'm struggling to even get them to sound as good as his initial mix already did. I don't need to add drums to that. Vocals, I could add some vocals. Yeah, I think he says what needs to be said, and he sings his song great. Why would I stomp all over that? So I'm like, what should I add? I kept listening to the song, and with the wife, and we realized, okay, I'm going to use this. I just so happen to have a trombone that I do not know how to play at all. Never touched it until this session. So, 15-minute YouTube tutorial, and I'm recording trombone. Booyah. Headphones back in your ear. How the hell do you do this? Something wrong with it. The spit stopper is broken. This is hard. It's going to be a long night. So here at Warheart Arts, we have a hybrid audio workstation. I got a digital multi-track Tascam recorders and a Soundtrax Topaz analog recording desk. I'm going to run all these tracks in here. Got the tracks on the Porta Studio. Well, first I got them off of there and brought them into the Porta Studio here so I can do editing of what I'm going to add. While I'm doing that, I found this track here has a ton of noise from Quest's side. Bad track. I'm going to reamp that tone. It was vocals that had distortion on purpose, but they were raunchy, and I can do a better tone, I think. So I'm going to run it over here through some compression and a noise gate, and then I'm going to run it over here to the Laney guitar amplifier and line it right back out. And I'll control the distortion that way on that vocal send, and record it back into the Porta Studio. Edit out some of the other noisy spots where it could be silent, and edited my tracks too. And reverse the phase of the one that I recorded coming in. because it's got a conversion out, a conversion back in from the other tracks that are already there, right? So it's being rotated. So I adjusted its phase, and that keeps it pretty much in phase with the others. Then I'm going to bring everything back to the computer and then back over here to the Studio Bridge. The Tascam Studio Bridge is a 24 I/O recorder, and it's going to play back and send everything up here. All my channels will come up to the console here, and I'll be able to use all my lovely outboard gear over there and get a really good sound of everything overall. So here's how we got set up for the final mix. Where to begin? So the tracks are coming off of here. They are going to the patch bay before they come to the console. And what we're using over here, let's see. Not using the EQ, not using the DBX. I am using the drummer as a first drum bus. We're using Lexicon. I got some reverb picked out just for, I didn't even feel like the vocals needed it because we're going with this kind of clip and gated overdrive tone. So I just used the reverb for the horn section so that they seem a little more in a room or in a space. This is the master bus, the mix bus, going through this Digitech VCS1. It's a tube-driven VCA stereo compressor. Earlier did some processing, used a de-esser, not using it now. And we're running bass through the tube preamp and FET compressor, HHB radius 50. We are not using chorus on this song. Nothing needs it. It's not that kind of song. Relatively simple. The mixer's doing the heavy lifting. EQ is active on most of those channels. And a few things on insert. Like I said, the bass is on insert. And then the drum bus, stereo bus inserts, and master bus inserts. And it's going along really well. I will have to automate a few things when I'm ready to do the final print. And I am printing the master left right onto this recorder, just 2 channels of it. I'll be able to export that, no problem. And boy, that first mix was bad. I'm still getting used to this. It's new to me. And with trying some things, I gotta work with it on some other stuff. And I'm not going to use it as my bus comp right now. It was a bad idea to switch to a new bus comp and then do a mix for a client. It squashed the living life out of the drums. Like when I compared my mix, 2 different mixes, to the original mix, which I thought I could change a little, maybe laterally improve. It was worse. My mix was worse. The drums just got smashed out of life. So I'm gonna do a whole new remix today with fresh ears, and I took that off the bus and put the bus comp back on my drummer. The drummer 241 like I used to do. And we'll see if that translates a whole lot better. Well, I think we pulled it off. Got a good mix. A couple bad mixes before I got the good mix. Had to play around with the hardware. Changing stuff on the buses. Not a brilliant idea. I should have done that. Got that ironed out on a different project. But it sounds pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm Numb Thumb. This is Warheart Arts.